How's it going, everyone? Welcome to G-Ball Vision. Today we have a new knife to check out coming in from CJRB. While we get started, let us know down in the comments what your EDC is for today. And this is going to be an interesting one for some of you out there. This is the new CJRB Hectare Alt. And this is going to be coming in their new SF2 steel. It says RPMX blade. I'm not sure what that stands for, but this is coming in their new SF2 steel, which is a proprietary steel to CJRB and Artisan. There's been some debate as to what it compares to out of the steels that are out there on the market right now. And it's been said to fall in between VG10 and S35. Some people have said it's close to 154 cm. So I think the debate is still out there on what it's going to perform like. We need some more controlled testing to get done so we can get some more answers on the steel. But I don't have a fear that Artisan and CJRB are going to put a product out there that's not going to perform as they say it will. So I don't really have a fear about that in this case. I think the steel is going to perform like a $100 blade steel will perform. It is a great looking knife. We have their sand polish finish, nice modified Wharncliffe blade shape, a very large choil. We have dual thumb studs for the deployment, and we're looking at upgraded handle material as well with the micarta. Previously, they were using G10 and Altum and things like that. I much prefer the micarta. We are looking at a deep carry clip, and it will be reversible, making this a completely ambidextrous knife. We'll go ahead and get an actual measurement on this here. We're looking at about 7 5/16 overall, 2 3/4 inches of cutting edge, and about 3 1/4 overall. And for comparison's sake, we got the Kaiser drop bear up top and the Benchmade bug out on the bottom. And it's going to be right in line with both of those knives. Maybe just a touch smaller than the bug out is and a touch larger than the drop bear. And the Vosteed Raccoon up top, the full-size Raccoon, and the Para 3 down on the bottom. Going to be right in line with both of those, maybe a touch smaller than the Para 3. About the same cutting edge as the Para 3, just a little less in the handle. We'll go ahead and see what this pocket clip looks like in the pocket. Good retention. Their standard budget clip is a good clip. It's nothing flashy. There's not a lot going on, but it works well and it looks fine. It's going to carry pretty deep in the pocket there. Shouldn't see a whole lot poking out of the pocket, and it's going to be reversible, which is great for the lefty brothers and sisters out there. And we have good retention on the way back out. Very well done from CJRB. We'll go ahead and check the weight on this feller here. It doesn't weigh a whole lot. We do have recessed steel liners in there, but they are completely skeletonized with triangular cutouts. This one's gonna be deceiving, I think. Let's say 3.4. Oh, we're in grams. Nope, 2.5. Jeez. 2.5 ounces, 72 grams. We'll go ahead and check a couple of measurements here. We'll check the blade stock, see what we're working with. Coming in right about 104 thousandths for the blade stock. Check the handle real quick. And we're looking at 0.44 roughly for our handle thickness. And we'll pick a random spot here to get a behind the edge reading. Let's move up a little bit. Is that right? About 18 thousandths, which is pretty much standard what we see in a lot of knives, right around 17, 18 thousandths. Let's go ahead and we'll see what kind of edge comes on this thing here. Should be a nice slicer, pretty thin blade stock, and coming down pretty thin as well. Nice pokey tip. Very good. And it maintains a decent thickness out to the tip there. It's not overly thin. I mean, you're not going to want to put a ton of pressure on it side to side. This is still just a casual EDC knife, but you do have the crossbar lock backing you up there. And this would make just a great all-around user right here with the blade shape that it is, coming in the steel that it is. This will make a good EDC knife and kind of crosses over with a gent style knife as well. Just kind of reminds me of a gent knife, and everybody's opinion of gent knives is different, but here's another model that they put out in the SF2 steel, which is the Bowie Pyrite, and it's a beautiful, beautiful looking knife. Also coming in micarta. As far as I know, I think there's only 3 knives out there with the SF2 right now, at least. I think the other one is the Prado or maybe the Bologna. One of those two, I think they did it in the SF2, which is going to be a little bit larger than both of these knives right here. But these are both really nice knives. I hope that they do a XL Bowie in the same pattern with a crossbar lock. That would be amazing. Or a button compression lock, either one. But I really like CJRB and Artisan's crossbar lock. They do a very good job with it. Good medium spring tension there for the open. And then because of your ceramic ball bearings in there, you have a nice smooth close. And the springs are nice and reliable to give you that satisfying opening action. Now we need to go ahead and check our lockup here. We are centered up in the handle there. Looks very good. There's not going to be any detent lash because there is no detent. There's no movement side to side there around the pivot. There's no up and down play on the lock. And maybe a tiny bit of side to side, which isn't abnormal, but that could be the blade flex. I think that's the blade flexing. Yeah, you can see the blade kind of flexing back and forth. That's just because it's a thinner blade and I'm out here wrenching on the end of it. I think our lockup is pretty solid there. Let's go ahead and check it. Give it a couple easy taps. Close it up. Reopen it. Check it. Couple harder ones. Feels good. And a triple tap. Feels good. Nice little double tap at the end. So ultimately, the question still remains, how does this steel perform? And I don't have that answer right now for you. I think there's not many people who do that have actual hands-on experience. And even if there is some testing out there, we only have a couple of examples to go off of right now. But like I said, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt that they put in the work on this steel. They put in the testing. They know what's expected from the knife community, and they know that it's going to be checked, that it's going to be tested. So whatever they're saying it's going to be similar to, I have a feeling that it's going to be close. And if this steel is similar to like an S35 or somewhere just below that, right? Or maybe a little bit ahead, I don't know. At the price point that these are coming in at, which is under $100, I think these ones come in around 90. If the steel is going to compare like S35 might or close, I think that's a pretty damn good deal. We don't see a whole lot of knives, and we're brand, we're all brand conscious and we're too into brands. There's other steels that can be out there and that can exist that aren't brand name S35VN. I think it's something that we have to get over, that there are going to be other steels that come in that are different names that people and companies come up with, and we just got to get over kind of the brand type of thing. I think eventually we'll see SF2 as a normal steel in this price point. You'll have to let me know, what do you think of the new CJRB and Artisan SF2 steel? What do you think of the new Hectare Alt and the Pyrite Bowie? I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people. And if you're new to my channel, I release daily videos just like this every single day. Make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I'll put a couple of new videos up. Go check one of them out. Have an awesome day. I will catch you on the next one.